has not been the strongest fort of Indian sportsmen, and Indian women have not been the most proficient swimmers. But in India, if there has been a blue-eyed girl in swimming, it has been Bula Choudhary. She was the closest to have brought a gold medal to India in the Asian Games in any swimming event, and can carry her shoulders respectfully in the swimming world of Asia. Bula, you were 2.5 years old when you took up swimming, and at the age of 4, you became a member of a swimming club. What inspired you to take up swimming at such a young age?
Actually, we had a pond just beside my house, and my father used to take bath over there, and he used to took me with him. So from there only I learned, and after I learned, I never used to come from the water. So after I joined my school, my mother he cannot take me from the water. So my parents decided to put me in some club. So one day I can become something in swimming or in sports, or become glory for the country. So that way I joined in the swimming.
Both your parents, your mother and father, must have had a significant contribution to your having become a reputed swimmer.
Yes, they have helped me a lot, and they've encouraging me. Not only my parents, my full family, they've supported me.
At that tender young age, you must have had a few teachers who taught you the ABC of swimming. Can you remember your first guru?
My guru is Pashuputi Kundu, and is very gentleman, very nice man. I think in Bengal he is the best coach. I remember when I was young, she taught me all my stroke, and after those stroke, whoever seen me, like Australian coach or Eric Arnold, they have said that I have my good stroke. So as a coach, I will say that he is very good coach in stroke and all the thing. Otherwise, I could not come in this position. And I think he have worked hard for me. He never used to bunk. I mean, I have seen many coaches that they never used to come in the swimming pool, not all the time. See, they used to give the workout and the swimmers used to do. But my coach he's never left me alone. He's all in the pool with me. And whenever I went anywhere, he is with me.
You took part in the sub-junior nationals for the first time in 1978. And in 1979, you won almost everything, almost all events till 1982. That must have given you profound pleasure.
Yes, from 79, I remember 78, I have first participated in Madras, and that time I came fourth in all the events. I tried my best to get at least one bronze medal, but that time I could not got the medal. I think that's the point. I have changed, means I have decided that someday I will break all the records which I could not do in this year, in 1978. So I have worked so hard that on next year, in 79, I have won all the events and all the records also. So after that, I don't think I could look back.
The German coach, Bernard John Key, spotted you in the junior nationals in Calcutta in 1982 and picked you for training for the subsequent Asian Games. He must have had a key role in your preparation.
That time I was too young. I mean, I don't know what is the swimming actually. I mean, all the trainings, all the stroke, and that time I have so much language problem also. Like he used to speak in German, he just learned in English, and that time I could not speak in English at all. So somebody interpreter me in English to Bengali. So that way I have some problem, but still he has brought me up and shown me so many stroke which I have not used to do correctly, and he has taught me the dive and turn, all these things, and he have helped me a lot. to come back in international position.
Your first big event was the 1982 Asian Games at New Delhi. You were the baby of the team, just 12 years old. Perhaps the shortest member of the side as well.
Yes.
In 1984 at Seoul, you broke the Asian record in both the 100 and 200 meters, although you came fourth. It was the first big international achievement which you had in your career.
It is satisfying moment also, but I have disappointed also because I wanted to get at least one medal, either it's gold or bronze. The medal was very important for me, and I was tried my best to get a medal. But in two events, 120 meter butterfly, I could not make in just points again. In points again means just touch fraction. So means it is very hard for me to take it, to come forth and break the record, break the Asian Swimming Championship record.
And your prayers for gold were answered in the SAF Games at Kathmandu in 1984, when you notched up as many as 4 gold medals. That must have given you a lot of satisfaction and encouragement.
Kathmandu's, yes, I have very sweet memory because 4 gold medal is very difficult to get in international events. And for me, it's the first international meet to get 4 gold medal. So it's naturally, I was very happy to get those medal, and it was very fighting also to get, because that time Percy's mother was there with me in the butterfly event, and she was challenged me to beat, and not only she, her coach and our Indian team manager also, they have challenged that you cannot beat her. So I got in my mind, if I don't beat her, then I won't be having any position. Because before the event, I told my manager, I will win gold medal. Without gold medal, I won't get up from the water. So after the winning the medal, I have told the manager that see what I got the medal. Now don't challenge me again. I can do anything. If I want to do, I can do it.
Sent as a sponsored candidate to Australia for coaching under the tutelage of Eric Arnold, along with Khajan Singh and Cherian Wilson. You must have picked up quite a good number of points from the Australian coach in Australia to put forward your career.
After the Red Olympic in '84, I have again met them in Australia, and I have swum with them again. Because I was training in Australia with Eric Arnold in his club, and he was looking after me, and he wanted to get me Asian medal. So all the time his mind was with us, like myself and Khajan Singh and Wilson Cherian. And after the practice, every day after practice, and we never used to get rest. Whole week was only practicing, day, night, all the time.
I understand that Eric Arnold took special interest in you. He would take you in his car to different sites, in different competitions.
He was like my father. He looked after us so well that my parents could not have been taken like that way. He have so much interest on us to get a medal in Asian Games. So that way, he and his wife have looked after us so well that they have never, when we were Australia, we never felt that we are not in foreign country. We always make us to feel that we are in home, own home. I remember his wife used to make Indian food for us. He used to book and cooked for us Indian food. And whatever we wanted, like first time I went, that time was summer, and second time when I went, that time was winter. So first time when I went from Delhi, Delhi temperature was 45 degrees. And when I went to Australia, that time there was winter and so cold. We could not bear that cold, and we have not taken any warm clothes. So he used to take us to the market and bring all the warm clothes. And that way he used to look after, and all this competition weekend, Saturday, Sunday, he used to take us to all the clubs competitions, and he used to take us to some other state also to for the national competition. All these, like I went to Tasmania and all other state in Australia.
You almost won a medal in the Asian Games in 1986, where at Seoul you came fourth in the 200-meter butterfly event. You would have been the first Indian woman to have won a medal in Asian Games. What went wrong?
That time I still don't know that what made me not to get a medal, because that time I was so fit, and I think I never become fit that way. I prepared so well, and that there was I got shocked that how I not got the medal in Asian Games. The Australian coach was not with us. He had trained us for whole year. He have taken us to Australia to train us to get the medal in Asian Games. But when the time has come, he was not beside us. So mentally, psychologically, I was disappointed.
12th September 1989, 10 hours and 46 minutes in water in the English Channel. In cold, windy conditions, you cross the English Channel. It must have been quite an experience.
Any swimmers in India, especially in Bengal also, we have a dream to cross the English Channel. All the swimmers, they have the dream to cross the English Channel. And my dream also was to dream that one day I will cross the English Channel. So when the time has came, I have really, still now, I don't know how I crossed, because the English Channel is not easy at all. It is very tough. Very tough means because of the weather and the sea water and the coldness. In Calcutta, it's very warm weather. I never feel cold in winter time also in Calcutta. So when I went to England, first day I was really shocked. I saw how I'm going to swim. The water is like ice. I thought I can never made my dream, because it is not possible to stay half an hour also in the water. But slowly I have made my mind that if I don't cross the English Channel, then when I'll come back to Calcutta, the press and the people of Calcutta they won't leave me. So I have always in my mind that who can cook, I have to cross. So first I started half an hour's practice, then slowly I have increased to 12 hours. Before I left India, I have trained here also 12 hours. So that way I don't have any botheration about swimming that I cannot finish. I only have my problem in cold water. But I can face the salty water, because sea water is very salty, and England's channels, the sea is very rough. So my main problem was that cold water. But at 12th September, I have made my dream.
She went from here to go only for the double English Channel, because no one could do in Asian level swimming, and that's why we decided to do only the achievements for some records, and she can do, we know very well, so therefore she wanted also to do. So when she went, we are also thinking from India that she can do or not, but suddenly her bad luck also, or we can say that is a God, I think, doesn't want it, because climate was so bad in England. One way only she could do. After 15 days again, she was trying to come back from Calais to Dover again. But when she was swimming more than 5 or 6 kilometers, I heard it about from her manager, Adrian Kennedy, the story that again after 15 days when she was started from Calais to Dover, after 15 kilometers, the storm was and waves was so high, more than 20-21 feet waves was going on. So her coach was Ray Dixon, the England coach, was the best coach of England for English Channel. And she was also swimmer for Anita Sood's coach, who created the Asian record in fastest Asian to cross the English Channel in 10 hours, 14 minutes, I think. So that time Ray Dixon told to come up in the boat, but her willpower so that she doesn't wanted to come up in the boat. So she don't know that this type of waves was going on. So suddenly she was lost to anywhere. Means couldn't see to anybody, anywhere, anytime. So her father and her managers also was suffering for guilty that I think they are lost, means Bula was lost. So suddenly she was swimming just beside the boat. So whatever that happened, that pipeline was running on from the boat. If she could swim backside, so she can took a piece of just like a meat was going on. So suddenly good luck that she was come up in the boat. She failed for double English Channel, but she crossed English Channel once.
The zenith of your career perhaps was 1991, SAF Games in Sri Lanka. You notched up as many as 6 gold medals. Which was the most difficult gold medal of these 6? The 6th one perhaps, the relay?
When I went to Sri Lanka, I wanted more events because I wanted to gather more gold. I know that time I know I have to finish someday my swimming career. So that Sri Lanka Sub Games was very important for me. And before I went, I have met the sports minister, Mamata Banerjee was there, and she wished me that you will have to get the gold. And she inspired me that you have to. So I have challenged him, I have challenged her that definitely I am promising you here that definitely I will bring you the 6 golds and not less than that. So I am very happy that I have kept my challenge. But it was very hard to bring 6 gold. I have participated in 4 events individually, but 2 events was relay. That 2 events was not only depending me, that 2 events depending all the other 3 swimmers. So when I went to Sri Lanka, I was always thinking that 4 events, definitely my events, I will definitely win. I won't give anybody else. But the other 2 events, I have to win. So I will always used to encourage all the other team, my relay team, that who can cook, you have to do your best result in relay also. Because I have seen my experience, that many swimmers, what they do their own event, they do good. But when the relay comes, they are just relaxed. They don't, their concentration and all this they give in individual, not in relay. So from beginning, I used to encourage them that individual and relay, both you have to do good. So that way I have kept my events, kept gold in my event, and with my encourage, the relay team also, they have won the gold medal.
Your husband has been with you since your youngest days at the national level, and he has helped you in many ways to become what you are. What has been the role your husband has played in the formation of your career?
His contribution is a lot in my career, not only after marriage, but also before my marriage. If he is not in front, beside me, I don't think I could have come this position, because he is encouraging me till I was in the Indian swimming camp. And I remember in 1991, mainly 1991 sub games at Sri Lanka. If he was not beside me, I could not own the 6th gold medal. Because he was there with me, I have gold. And right now also, he's after marriage also, he's encouraging me a lot more than before marriage, because he can give me more time what he used to give before. And right now he's also giving me training, and he's looking after my baby also.
Indian swimming is nowhere near international standards. There is a big difference between our level of swimming and that at the international arena. What do you think are the main points why this gulf exists?
Like, we don't have good swimming pool. Like Calcutta, we don't have swimming pool. We have to practice in the pond or river. Like if you go to Bangalore, there is a swimming pool, but there is not enough swimmers. Now they have coming up. There is lot of swimmer. Their coach are going to a foreign country and taking all the experience from the foreign country and coming up over and giving the training to the swimmer. So I will say first thing that Indian coaches should go to the other country, other good country where the swimmers coming up, like Olympics results were coming up. From there, they can go there and train, and they come over here and train all the swimmers in Indian swimmer.
Your son is very young, just about 2 years or less now. What future ambitions you have for him?
I will be very happy. Not only myself, my husband will also be very happy if he become a very good sportsman. We have many dreams. If he not become the sportsman, I will like he will be a doctor.